I'm on Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football. Well, I break down all the goals in the Premier League for each team, so you can hopefully try to use my 20 plus years of coaching experience to give you a better insight into how they're scoring goals, what they're doing right and wrong, so either you can become a better coach or a better player yourself. Now, I'm not going to start on one of the goals because I'm going to go through this little incident right here. And I normally don't do the incidents, I normally do the goals. I might change that over time, but the goals are kind of the important thing. And the incidents, sometimes it's just rubbish. And you're just wasting your time talking about what systems and all this other rubbish that you think you know what you're doing, but you don't know what their coach is planning for the day. So it all goes out the window. That's majorly why I just focus on the goals. So right now, though, I want to do this red card, and this is important because this reminds me of a story years ago. Let's just watch this a little bit. Let's move forward. Bosch goes down, bit of a mess, and then they have a bit of an argy-bargy on the floor. Now he's panicking, right? Because this other guy, number 4, is fouling him, and because number 4 is fouling him, what he does is he does that, and then this guy overreacts. Puts his foot out, overreacts, and gets the Wolves player sent off. Now, this reminds me of a story. I can remember one of my ex-pro friends were telling me. And he says when he was 19, he's out running around, beating players, absolutely making them look fools. He just got completely and utterly obliterated. Now, it should have been a red card. The guy absolutely took him out. But what happened was, when the guy took him out, the young'un was on the floor, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, young'un, I'll help you up there." And as he helps him up, he's on you're under his breath towards so only the young'un can hear him. And what he does is he stands on the foot of this other player, my mate, and then he pulls him up by the hair. So then, of course, my friend, he's just been taken out. He's getting stood on the front of his foot, getting pulled up by his hair, swings and punches the guy. He gets sent off. The other guy gets nothing, no foul at all. Same scenario here. The guy that reacts ends up getting sent off. Number 4, who starts the whole thing, completely scot-free. No yellow card, nothing's going on. Ref doesn't even acknowledge it. If that would have gone back on VAR, he wouldn't get red carded, but he would have got in some trouble. But that's what happens when you react. Don't react, because it's always you that they catch. So let's try to get onto the goals. Here we go. So Wolves are moving the ball forward. Obviously they've got 10 men at this point, but you can see where the Luton players are. Right. They're not badly off, but this guy here, credit to this defender, he reads the danger. He reads that this guy's on the run already, and he's off. Well done, young man, well done. There's a problem, though, because you're not that good at the football. He's read it, he can see the pass coming, he knows he's in trouble, pushed up too far, and this guy's starting his run. He knows it. Look, now he's gone head down, good anticipation from him, but now here's a point of called desire. What's the desire from the Wolves player and the Luton defender? What's the difference of desire? As they go in there, you're probably thinking the Luton defender's got this, which you probably should be right. And his first pass, you just knock it to the keeper and release the pressure. Doesn't do any of that. Gets beaten. Just gets absolutely beaten. Man muscled off the ball, completely beaten. Now, I think he has him for pace there. He just doesn't have him from desire when the ball's there. When it gets down to that couple of little seconds of fighting for the ball, he doesn't have it. And actually, he shouldn't have been fighting for the ball. He should have just knocked it to the keeper and everything calms down. That's the difference between a Championship defender and a Premier League defender. And here's the weird part. His anticipation of the run was brilliant. He knew it was going to happen. So, yeah. But then, this is quality. Breaks him inside and smashes it into the net box. I'm always torn about those ones because I have this problem with keepers going down to the ground. If he stands up, he saves the ball. And he doesn't, he goes to the ground. Look. He's so low, and he goes down, his knees are down there. If he just stands up, he saves the ball. I don't know why keepers do this. I've been wrapping my head around it for years. Never will understand goalkeepers. You're a different generation, breed of idiots. I don't understand you, but there we go. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, so this is a penalty for a handball, which is never a handball in any of the world of sports, but apparently in the Premier League it is. Now, if someone gave this in the under-10s football, you'd be mad. Okay, because there's sort of rules that you have with handballs. Let's look at this, right? Okay, so you see his hat up in an unnatural position. Yeah, fine. All of that rubbish accounts. But here's the thing. Is the ball going towards the goal? No. Has it stopped the goal scoring opportunity? No. Is his hand in an unnatural position? Yes. Does he hit the hand? Yes. Is it really a handball? Kind of no, but kind of yes. By the letter of the law, yes. But in the spirit of the game, no, it's not. So what do we mean by the spirit of the game? If the ball is going towards the goal or across, and your hand has deflected the ball, then it's a handball. If the ball's going away from the goal and it just accidentally ricochets because you've smashed it against the guy, which he has, look, he's point blank, he's 2 yards away. If he was further away, I'd give it as a handball, but he's not. He's next to the guy. He smashed it at him. He's absolutely smashed it at him. Let's just watch. You can see what I mean as soon as the VAR comes up. He smashed it at him. It's bounced off him and it's gone up. That's not a handball. You just can't give those as handballs. It's just ridiculous. Because if you do, you're going to give every single one of those handballs. I think, what has there been? Something like 12 penalties so far in the Premier League. It's ridiculous. That you can't give. If it was going towards the goal, I'd give it. It's not. It's going away from the goal. Not a penalty, but it's a penalty. They score 1-1, and that's the end of this one. Two decisions for the referee. It went Luton's way. Honestly, that's their first game at home. I think they've really struggled because they haven't been able to play at home. But I think that's... they're going to struggle for the rest of the season. They're going to finish with very, very few points after watching them play yesterday. So there we go. I'll see you next time.